world of used SUVs can seem pretty daunting with all the choices we have these days. The automotive market in the US alone offers up over 100 different models across over 25 different makes. And not all of them are built as well as others. I mean, these are typically family cars after all, and you need something that'll travel far and wide with menial maintenance and plenty of practicality. And that's why today, we've laid out 10 of the most solid SUVs that you can find for a decent price and trust to go the distance. Kicking things off with a classic that, is in my mind more of a crossover, we've got the Subaru Forester. Known for its ruggedness and dependability, the Forester has built a pretty bulletproof reputation in the outdoorsy, adventurous camper sort of crowd. And I mean, can you blame them? These Subies can pretty much do it all. Over 11% of original Forester owners keep theirs for over 15 years. That's loyalty. The Forester, like all Subarus, comes with their legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive system, which makes it pretty capable when conditions are, well, less than ideal. 2014 and newer models in particular stand out for their reliability ratings, but even an older model will serve you well for years. However, I will say, if you've ever had a friend with an older Subaru, you know that those boxer engines can have some issues. Look for a clean service and accident history, and chances are, it's a pretty safe bet. If you're looking for an SUV with a little more heft than the Forester, take a look at this next one. Okay, next up, if you're looking for an upper mid-size family-friendly SUV that won't bail on you like ever, the Honda Pilot is your go-to. The 2009 through 2015 models especially are known as some of the best in terms of reliability, thanks in large part to their legendary 3.5-liter V6 workhorse of an engine. An engine that delivers 250 horsepower and still manages decent fuel efficiency for a big SUV. These models are known to hit well over 200,000 miles with minimal issues, and I mean, it's a Honda, so go figure. The Pilot was basically the official vehicle of soccer mom road trips throughout the 2000s. They just almost straight up do not break down. Plus, you get spacious seating for up to 8, which makes it a clear candidate for larger families. Not to mention, the Pilot also has a smooth ride and plenty of cargo space. It's kind of a winner however you look at it. Next up, we have the Toyota Highlander. Similar to the Honda Pilot, although a bit smaller, this midsize SUV combines comfort, reliability, and versatility all together. 2014 and later Highlanders are particularly well loved because they come with upgraded tech, improved fuel efficiency, and better performance than older models. There are two engine options here, a 2.7-liter 4-cylinder for a focus on fuel efficiency, or a 3.5-liter V6 if you need more power. With the V6, you get around 270 horses, which gives you more than enough juice for even some moderate towing ability. Highlanders often last 250,000 miles or more and have repair costs below $500 annually on average. And you gotta remember, this is Toyota we're talking about, the same company that gave us the Land Cruiser, which is freaking legendary for its reliability and ruggedness. And the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. While the Highlander is comfy enough, if you're looking for something truly luxurious that lasts, look no further than the Acura RDX. On the used market, this is an affordable luxury SUV that just goes and goes and goes. 2013 and newer models come with Acura's 3.5-liter V6, which, if you didn't know, is a slightly different version of that legendary Honda power plant we touched on earlier, meaning this thing is basically unkillable. Safety ratings from organizations like the IIHS are top-notch, and in addition, the RDX is a genuinely nimble SUV with a sport-tuned suspension that feels responsive and agile on the road. That's pretty rare in this category. Inside, you've got leather seats, a power moonroof, and dual-zone climate control. Soft materials everywhere, and it feels genuinely upscale without the sky-high luxury price tag. With regular maintenance, the RDX is known to last well over 200,000 miles. You can't go wrong. I know, another Toyota, but it's for good reason. We're talking RAV4, folks. This legendary compact SUV might not pack the most punch or be the sexiest thing out on the road, but it's been synonymous with reliability, efficiency, and practicality since its inception. If you want the best of the best from its life cycle though, the 2004 and 2011 models are particularly good, with stellar ratings from Consumer Reports. Most RAV4s are powered by a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder that returns around 28 miles per gallon on the highway, and is as reliable as they come. so you're not just saving at the pump, but you'll probably hit 200,000 miles and beyond with ease. It's a low-maintenance vehicle with average annual repair costs of around $430, making it one of the lowest in its class. No wonder that in 2022, people bought more RAV4s than any other car in the US. Alright, next up, it's the CR-V. And just like the RAV4, you see these everywhere. There's a reason for that. CR-Vs from 2012 to 2016 are practically indestructible. They use a 2.4-liter engine with 185 horsepower that also averages about 30 miles per gallon on the highway, which is just about everything you could ask for out of a regular daily driver SUV. Inside, you get plenty of storage compartments and a roomy back seat for whatever you use a back seat for. Oh, and also, JD Power gives these models a 5-star reliability rating, putting the icing on top of what is already a pretty tasty friggin' cake. Average repair costs hover around $400 annually, so it's a damn good bargain to say the very least. Okay, time to go big. Literally. This is the Nissan Armada, a gigantic full-sized body-on-frame SUV that's rugged, roomy, and towers over most things on the road. The second-generation models, which began in 2017, are especially good with their 5.6-liter V8 engine that cranks out nearly 400 horsepower. And that torque? It allows the Armada to tow up to 8,500 pounds. Now I will say, it's not the most fuel efficient, averaging around 14 miles per gallon. They've built this thing for like 20 years, so they do feel a bit dated, and in my opinion, it's got styling that I'm not even sure a mother could love. But Armadas are known to hit 200,000 miles or more with minimal fuss. Just make sure you keep an eye on its transmission. Nissans from the 2020 teens have not had the greatest rep in that department. Nonetheless, this is a big ol' SUV that you can find on the cheap, and with good maintenance, should last you a lifetime. Ah yes, 4Runner time. If you thought the Forester was a legendary do-it-all vehicle, even though it definitely is, the 4Runner is the blueprint for what we know as the gold standard of sport utility vehicles today. Body-on-frame construction, ultra-reliable 4-liter V6 engine, and its trail-ready suspension are all hallmarks of what makes this such a lovable family car. It averages about 19 miles per gallon on the highway, which isn't that bad for a rugged off-roader. Plus, its low repair costs, about $514 annually, make it a surprisingly affordable choice to keep on the road. The 4Runner has a reputation for hitting far past our 100,000 mile mark, and have been known to hit upwards of 300,000 miles pretty easily. If you're looking for an SUV that'll last you through thick and thin, all while retaining its value a whole lot like nothing else out there, the 4Runner has you covered. Alright, let's talk Tahoe. The 2010 through 2014 models in particular are highly recommended thanks to their strong 5.3-liter V8 engine, which can easily push past 200,000 miles if well cared for. Some of them had some issues with their displacement on demand system, but now chances are any of them that had the problem have been fixed. This engine has the power and really the torque to tow, haul, and carry virtually anything you throw at it. Reliability ratings from JD Power are consistently high with 5-star scores for durability. Fuel economy, on the other hand, isn't amazing at around 15 miles per gallon average, but for the size and capabilities of this SUV, depending on your needs, it's well worth the extra cash at the gas station. Not to mention, if you find a nicely spec'd example, they're pretty much just as comfy as a Cadillac Escalade, which is really the same truck underneath it all anyway. For a solid, reliable SUV that can do it all, the Tahoe and its suburban siblings are truly hard to beat. Okay, let's be honest, this list is centered around reliability, and few do it better than Lexus. And that's why up next, we have the GX470, the luxurious sibling of the Toyota Land Cruiser. Built on the same platform, this SUV combines durability and elegance into what is nearly the perfect package. The GX470 is equipped with a bulletproof 4.7-liter V8 engine that's known to last well over 300,000 miles when maintained. But it's not just the reliability that keeps people coming back. Remember, you've got Lexus levels of comfort in this thing. Plush leather seats, wood trim, modern amenities, and spacious interior with seating for up to 7. What's more is these are super capable off-road, with a trick 4-wheel drive system, hill descent control standard, and relatively high ground clearance right out of the box. The only big caveat here is the entry fee. The GX470 doesn't come cheap, especially those newer models. But if you want a luxury SUV that can tackle any terrain and keep running till the sun burns out, it's worth every penny. And between you and me, if you find an older used example that's been well looked after, it's basically just as good. So there we have it, 10 of the most reliable used SUVs you can buy that'll push way through 100,000 miles with ease. And of course, go far beyond with minimal problems as the years go by. Which one's your favorite? Have you owned any of these? And if you're in the market, let us know if this video helped you narrow things down. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button for more videos on the best, and sometimes the worst, cars, trucks, and SUVs you can buy. My name's Trav, thank you all for watching, go check out more ideal content right over here, I'll see you all in the next one.